All right, guys, so before we start this Rockets rebuild, I just want to let you guys know of my March Madness bracket tournament that's going on right now on ESPN. It's absolutely free to enter. Link is in the description below. You can have up to 10 entries entered into this group, and the winner, first place, highest bracket percentage at the end, or the person with the most points, gets $100. Second place gets $75. Third place gets $50. Like I said, it's absolutely free to enter. Link is in the description, or you can just type in 6 Rings of Steel in any group search on ESPN. So good luck. Hope you guys can join, and we'll see if you beat me or not. Man, over the last couple of seasons, the Houston Rockets have just been all over the place. Going from just being one game away from going to the NBA Finals in 2018 to a couple of years later trading Chris Paul and multiple first-round picks for Russell Westbrook. That only worked out for one season. Then they moved Russ for John Wall in a first, and John Wall hasn't played for the Rockets at all this season. They are currently the worst team in the Western Conference, and at 17-51, they're currently the worst team in the NBA as well. So yeah, we are going to try to construct this roster in a way to maybe make them a title contender in just a few seasons. We do have a young core, but it's going to get interesting because Christian Wood will be a free agent not this summer, next summer. Will I be moving him in the offseason? There's a good possibility. John Wall, if I can find a trade for him, I will move him. Dennis Schroeder will be a free agent, most likely won't be back. Jayden Tate, still very young at 26, but he's got 1 year left on a really good deal. Maybe if I can move him for something, I will. I don't know if it's going to be part of a bigger package. Eric Gordon, would love to move him in the offseason as well. Kevin Porter Jr., we'll see if he's going to be our long-term point guard. Garrison Matthews, he's under contract for 3 years, so he's going to be a rotational guy. But here's our main guy, Jalen Green, who we're going to be building around in this video. And then some other guys that will be important to us are Kenyon Martin Jr., Alperen Şengün, we got Josh Christopher, and Usman Garuba at the current moment. So like for the remainder of the year, I'm not going to play Dennis Schroeder a whole lot of minutes because he's not going to be back. Because I would like to at least play the young guys a little bit. Like Alperen, I'd like to give at least like 1 minute tonight too. We're going to be playing Jalen Green a lot, Kevin Porter Jr. a lot. Kenyon Martin and Jayden Tate are going to get about 28 apiece. We got 31 to Christian Wood. So I think for the rest of the year, Josh Christopher is going to get some minutes. I don't think that Usman Garuba is going to, or just give Usman Garuba, Garrison Matthews minutes. I might as well for just the remainder of this year, just to give him some playing time. And yeah, John Wall will not be playing for us. So it's not a great season now, and we can't look at our future first round picks because it will be a little bit interesting. We do have a Wizards pick down the line. We get some Brooklyn Nets picks, but the Thunder will get some of our picks eventually. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and we have a big offseason upon us. Like, there's a chance I move Eric Gordon. There's a chance I move Christian Wood. Chance I move John Wall. There could be a lot of trades in this offseason. I will not be re-signing John Wall. But honestly, I will give Kevin Porter Jr. a 3-year extension, definitely. All right, so we actually came alive at the end of the year. We finished up as the 13th seed. Not too bad at all, but we are not on the playoffs. Does Jalen Green take home an all-rookie first-team spot? He does. He has been playing a lot better in really from the second half. A lot of rookies have. Like Cade Cunningham, he's been going off here in the second half. So the stats I can quickly show you. This was some start today scenario. That's why I kind of started mid-season with current accurate standings at that current moment. But everything's still going to stand on who I think will be here next year and who I think won't be. All right, so the Golden State Warriors win the 2022 NBA Championship. They beat the Bucks in 7. Could that happen in real life? Yeah, there's a possibility. So it is a lottery time here in the NBA. Our pick is projected at 4. Let's see if we get it. All right, so there's a chance we could fall to 7, and I would really hope that doesn't happen, and it doesn't. Let's go. We'll see if we drop to 6. Maybe we'll get some luck because, man, there's so many good players that could fit this team. Any of the top bigs, Jaden Ivey. I was even thinking like Benedict Mathurin. I would just, well, I don't know if he really fits, but I just kind of want him in. We dropped from 4 to 5. Okay, not the end of the world, but that 5 spot is going to be very interesting in this year's draft because there's a clear-cut top 4. Not sure the order, but you got Chet, Jabari Smith, Paolo Banchero, and Jaden Ivey. I think that's the consensus top 4. Kind of like there was a consensus top 3 last year with Mobley, Green, and Cade. Now we all thought it was a top 4 with Suggs. Barnes went in front of him. Surprised some people. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is going to be the top 4 in any order, those 4 guys. And then 5, it's interesting. Does Jalen Duran still go 5? Does Johnny Davis, Benedict Mathurin? There's a bunch of guys that could end up going 5th overall. What are we not sure where Steven Silas went? I know he didn't retire. I'm so confused. He didn't retire. Pop was the only one that retired, I think. And I don't see his name. I'm so confused. Yeah, he didn't retire. Where's Steven Silas? All right, I guess we're having a new head coach here in Houston. I'm going to bring in Tiago Splitter as our new head coach. Oh, he actually didn't take that? Really? I just offered you a lot of money, too. Yeah, never mind. He rejected it. All right, can we sign Mike Brown? We do. Mike Brown is the new head coach of the Houston Rockets. Don't really know how I feel about that. I probably shouldn't have gave him a 4-year deal, but we'll see how he can do after this season, just minimum. But yeah, we're trending in the right direction anyway. Time to maybe hit the trade market. But first, I do want to see what the mock drafts have us selecting. Benedict Mathurin at 5. I'm all on Benedict Mathurin. He's been incredible for Arizona this year, but just him and Jalen Green fit together. 6'6". Could he be a small forward? I don't know. All right, we're going to be trading Eric Gordon for former first-round pick Jayden Springer from the Philadelphia 76ers. They get more shooting after losing kind of like Seth Curry and that at the deadline, so they are going to accept that. Eric Gordon, great to us, but we needed to go in a younger direction. I like the chance of maybe Jayden Springer being pretty good, and he could be maybe the backup point guard next year. The Christian Wood trade, I don't really know where to begin. Like, maybe Minnesota would be interested, but I probably want more than that. Denver would definitely be interested, but I don't really want to take on Aaron Gordon's contract. Memphis would be an interesting team, and I could take on Zaire Williams, another young guy who I think could have a lot of potential in this league. Okay. Maybe they'd be interested in that. They'd have Wood and Triple J in their front court, but do you have any other first-round picks in this draft? You have 18. I want it. I don't think I can snag 2 first-round picks out of you, but do you have that? This Warriors pick. I just want to see if they counter with anything. Okay, they do with the second. You'll give me 3 first-round picks in Zaire Williams. This is highway robbery. We are fleecing them. Never in realistic trades or realistic rebuilds. I try to make a trade, and I don't get somewhat fleeced when it comes with draft picks. Usually 2K is so stingy with them and never gives them up, but we are just loading up on draft capital now. We are basically the Thunder 2.0. We have 3 in this draft. We have 1, 2, 3 next year. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure we get that Wizards pick. I don't know. He might have that going to the Thunder. I'm going to double check that one. And then we have 2 in 2024. That is massive. We are loaded up on capital for the next few years. All right, so let's see how this top 5 goes out. And I know I just traded away my best player in Christian Wood. I just didn't think he was going to be worth the money. Doesn't fit our timeline, and I think I got a great return. 3 first and a young player. That's more than I thought I would have gotten. So this top 4 is probably going to go as expected. If Chet goes 4, yep, there it is. So I think I'm going to go best player available here. I know, very similar in position, but I am going to take Benedict Mathurin here with the 5th overall pick. A guy like AJ Griffin could also be in that conversation. Keegan Murray, the way he's been playing at Iowa, helped them win the Big Ten championship. But I'm going to go with Benedict Mathurin, best player available for me at this moment, I believe. And I like the addition. Now he's not the greatest fit in the world, but I don't really get Mathurin a lot, and I want to use him. So we're on the clock here again at 18. And I love the upside of Patrick Baldwin Jr. here. And then with our last pick in the first round, Jayden Hardy, another guy that had incredible upside, was getting top 10 hype going into the year. He was even getting top 5 hype. Baldwin was more top 10. And both those guys have not really been performing this year. For Hardy in the G League, for Baldwin at Milwaukee, but we're taking flyers on them. I'm happy. So do I think we're going to be good next year? Hell no. But am I excited to see which young guys we could help build around it? Yes. So I need to move John Wall. It's either I move him, I release him, or I don't play him. I don't think there's a 0% chance he's in this rotation next year. I need to give the minutes to the young guys, in which we have so many of. Oh, man. Like, if I can get a first-round pick for Jayshawn Tate, I might take that, honestly. So I want to see if the Thunder will give me that Clippers first-round pick in 2024 for Jayshawn Tate. He will be a free agent next year, and I kind of want to just allocate more minutes to different young guys, and they will accept that. So we're just getting more draft capital. Now, we will look... Okay, so I've already made a bunch of trades this offseason, and John Wall is still hurt. Personal reasons. Okay, let me turn that off because that's kind of annoying. Now, yeah, there could be a John Wall, Russell Westbrook trade. We'll see what I even get offered. So yeah, I got offered THT and Russ. If I'm gonna release Russ, if I'm gonna release Wall, I might as well trade him for Russ and then just release Russ. So that could be somebody. Detroit wouldn't be interested. I don't also want to give up a first-round pick to get off of the Thunder. No, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So I'm not giving up that. I would do this straight up, and I don't really need THT. But I will take 2 first-round picks out of you, LA. How desperate are you to win with LeBron James? Okay, what about if we just did that 1 first-round pick? Because I'm going to release Russell Westbrook anyway. Might as well get a first-round pick for doing so. And they want a second. Okay, so we're going to do that. We trade John Wall to the Lakers. A possible scenario. Russ back on the Rockets, but we're going to allow him to sign with whichever team he wants to. So Bruno Fernando, probably not going to bring back. I don't think there's any young guys. Aiden would fit this team great. I'll see who makes it out of more tournament as Houston. We're a pretty big market here in the NBA, but I don't think anybody would want to sign with us unless we're either overpaying them or Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or they're from maybe the Texas area because we are not good enough yet to attract free agents. Mitchell Robinson would be a possible center we could look at, but I don't mind giving Şengün a lot of minutes next year. I guess we do lack maybe that 5 because we have a lot of guards. That's the thing. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like there's a bunch of guys I do want to play next year. This is tough. And it is a shame because I could use another center, but we're not going to be good anyway, so I don't think I'm going to be in the Mitchell Robinson sweepstakes, even though this could be a likely destination if Christian Wood is moved. So yeah, look at this young core. It's insane. Like David Nwaba could be a trade deadline guy, same with Garrison Matthews. I honestly don't know if I'm going to play them. I'd rather play like Zaire Williams more minutes or Jayden Hardy. All right, so let's see what the rotation is going to look like at the start of the 2023 season. It's going to be Porter, Green, Martin. Do I play Garuba at the 4? No, I might play Martin at the 4, honestly. Yeah, he could play some. He's a little bit undersized because I think I want to start Mathurin at the 3. All right, so this is going to be the minute allocation. 11 guys are being played because I want to give all these young guys a shot and see who we're going to commit to long-term going forward next year. We know I want to give Jalen Green a little bit more, but no, I think this is what I want to do. It's going to be 11 deep. We're not playing David Nwaba. We're not playing Garrison Matthews. They both could be traded at the deadline. Under Mike Brown's system proficiency, we are going to be 2-star balance. Not great. Okay, so we're going to be bad again this year. We do have our first-round pick, correct? We do not. I don't know if there's a swap on it, but I'll double check everything at the end of the year, and hopefully everything is going to be okay. So yeah, we were the worst team in the Western Conference, possibly the NBA this year. Not a surprise, but I think we could, I'm not saying we're going to be trading for a disgruntled star right now, but there could be a move in place this offseason. We have plenty of assets to get that done. Sorry for that, repeating our rookie team. But we have plenty of assets. We have plenty of draft picks. I'm not really worried about our future. If this is like the Utah Jazz and we're really bad and I've already traded Mitchell and the core's not looking great, I don't know. It would not be very promising. But we have so much young talent on this team that I think, I don't even know what to do with it. Jayden Hardy wasn't too bad this year. Neither was Patrick Baldwin. Maybe I trade Garuba in the offseason, but is that too soon? Maybe Jaden Springer gets flipped. Maybe Josh Christopher gets flipped. I think I like Zaire Williams and his potential a lot. Guys that I think are definite going to be in my rotation next year. Definite because, I don't know. I just, I want them there. Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., obviously. Benedict Mathurin, we just spent the 5th overall pick on him. Kenny Porter Jr., possibly. He could be moved. You never know. So I'm going to say he's not definite. We have 3. Şengün's 4, either a starter or backup. Zaire's 5. I'm going to say these 3 are all up in the air, and then I kind of want to say 6, 7 for these guys because I feel like their ceiling might be higher than these 3, but we're going to have to wait and see. Couldn't move David Nwaba or Garrison Matthews at the deadline, but I'll have no problem moving them pretty much on draft night for even if it's a late first or a future first or even multiple seconds. I don't really care. So for the 2023 draft, we have the Nets swap. We have the Bucks first. But yeah, we still have that Wizards pick, so I'm not really sure why it's not going to me at the moment, so I'm going to trade override for that back. Thunder, that does not belong to you. It's going to be at pick 2, but yeah, there'll be a protection on it. So, okay, that Nets is at number 1, but so we have our pick. It's just a swap with the Nets, so we're going to get the better end of it. I don't think that Milwaukee pick's protected, and the fact they didn't make the playoffs, that is kind of huge for us. So there's a lot that can go down right here. I'm kind of just going to simulate it because there's just so much that could happen. So we end up with the 5th overall pick for the 2nd year in a row. We also have the 12th pick via Milwaukee. We're going to have that Wizards pick next year. And then we also have 27 and 28 via Memphis and New Orleans. All right, so now that we have 4 first-round picks in this draft, I don't think I need to make that many selections. In a perfect world, I get Victor Wembanyama. But Scooter Henderson is somebody that I've been meaning to get lately. And I feel like, why would the Thunder? They do have a lot of guards. So maybe he falls to 3. And I can make a trade up with the Pacers. If not, I don't mind Derek Lively at 5 or one of these forwards as well. Shannon Sharp is here. Yeah. So I think, okay. So Scooter Henderson, if he doesn't go 2, I'm going to trade up to 3. I think there's a chance I go Derek Lively at 5. And then I think also we try to trade up back into that 8 spot using 12 and the 3 later first round picks for Kyle Filipowski. I wouldn't mind that. I would possibly move Kenny Martin Jr., but I don't think he's under contract at the current moment. He's got a team option. So yeah, Victor Wembanyama goes number 1. Don't be Henderson. Don't be Henderson. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Kevin Porter Jr., great player, obviously. But I think if I have a chance to take Scooter Henderson, I will do it. So the Pacers, they could be looking to accumulate draft picks in their rebuild. So we offer 5, 27, and 28 to move up 2 spots, and I still keep 12. Would they be interested in this? They would. Let's go. So we move up Kevin Porter Jr. is going to get a little bit of competition because we're winning Scooter Henderson on the squad. Let's go. And then Derek Lively fell to 10. So did Amani Bates. So did Kyle Filipowski. Okay, I've been wanting to take Filipowski a little bit now, and Amani Bates has obviously fallen off some boards or just dropped a little bit. Keontae George. Wow, there's a ton of talent here at 12 still. How did all of these guys go? Nick Smith, the men, Shaden, Ashore, Thompson, Grady Dick went, Hunter Salas, Blake Wesley. I don't know Notre Dame. But yeah, I'm going to go Kyle Filipowski here. We do need some big man depth. Him and Lively. I mean, Lively is 7'2". He's 6'11", but he'll be fine. Bates would be an option, but no, I'm going to go Filipowski here. So yeah, I don't really know what the rotation is going to look like next year, and we just added 2 new guys that deserve minutes, so I don't know. Look at all this talent here. So do I pick up the Nwaba contract and trade him? You know what? I'll do him a service, and I'll let him be a free agent. He can sign wherever he wants. All right, so we are going to be moving Kenyon Martin Jr. and Jaden Springer to the Spurs for that Bulls 2025 first in the DeMar DeRozan trade and the Spurs unprotected pick in 2025 for Jaden Springer and Kenyon Martin Jr. It's just really to fill up some roster spots, and I know I keep trading these guys for draft picks. It's just I have such an influx of young talent. I just I don't know. I still might need to make more trades. And Springer made sense because I took Henderson, so now I have 2 point guards. Kenyon Martin Jr. was going to be a free agent next year. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say 7 for now. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we have 11 guys I possibly want to play. Maybe I'll make a trade for a big man for a center. We'll see. I mean, Jokic is here. We wouldn't have the money, but we have a lot of roster spots. No, I'm not going to go after Jokic. I mean, hypothetically, if we were trying to test the trade market, a part of me wants to trade for Anthony Davis, but I don't think the Lakers are there yet. I don't know if LeBron has retired. Has he yet? Well, they got to figure out their roster. I don't know. If they're in a complete rebuild, I'll maybe contact them. Rudy Gobert wouldn't be a terrible idea, honestly, just because do we have anything in Trade Finder? They would want 1 first. Kevin Porter Jr., upward Şengün. Okay, oh, wow. Okay, we can really get Gobert. You know what? I'm going to get Gobert. I know. It's okay, we're actually a big market. I could maybe play the free agency market next year, and Gobert's making so much money, but he's somebody that we don't need to rely on his scoring. We also really need to upgrade our defense. It's not very good, and we're adding one of the best defensive players in the league. He's still kind of in this prime. Obviously, it's the back end, and we don't have to give up a ton of talent. So I would like to keep the future first, and we have the cap space to take him on. So if we did Garrison Matthews, we did Usman Garuba, and we did Josh Christopher, that's a lot for Gobert. Could I even steal a first-round pick out of this to get, yeah, to get off his contract, we'll give up a first, 2026. Boom, they do that. Okay, all right. I know I called it a realistic rebuild. I made so many trades in this video that this wouldn't be really realistic, but to my defense, so many of these guys wouldn't be playing for us, like John Wall, Eric Gordon, Christian Wood was obviously a big one, but Kenyon Martin Jr., Jayshawn Tate, I just wouldn't be able to play everybody. There's 14 guys at one point on this team that deserve minutes, so I needed on a load amount of talent. We're still incredibly young, but at least we have a veteran on this team now. He is 31. We'll see if I regret that. We'll see if I do. I might end up regretting it. All right, so maybe we have our core and our foundation, and I can play Jalen Green 35 minutes a night. I want to play Henderson over Porter Jr. Now, Porter Jr. would probably be mad about that, so I don't want to say another trade's going to be in the works eventually. So I do want to start Mathurin. I do want to start Baldwin or Filipowski. I guess we'll start Filipowski, but I think they're going to get similar minutes. So we have about 10 guys that I want to play. Perfect. So I've cut it down from 11 to 10, but I still got to allocate some of these minutes. All right, so here is the rotation. Henderson, Green, Mathurin, Filipowski, and Gobert with Porter Jr., Williams, Şengün, Baldwin Jr., and Hardy off the bench. Playing Şengün 17 is going to hurt me. It is. Maybe I lower Baldwin to 12 and I give Şengün 19. Yeah, we can roll with that. System proficiency is going to be 3.5 star balanced, or 2.5 star. We went up half a star. Whoopee. All right, my head hurts so much after that season. For the first 2-3 months, we were the 3 seed. We were killing it. And then 2 months later, we're we were the 11 seed. We fell off so hard. We end up as the 8 seed, though. I don't even know what to expect with this team as Christian Wood. We obviously traded him to Memphis. Then he signed with Boston. How much did he get a year? Was it something we could have definitely paid him? Okay, of course I can't see it right now. Wonderful. EJ Liddell wins most improved. Shout out to him. We get Scooter Henderson on all-rookie first team. Yeah, I gotta play him over KPJ. No Rudy Gobert on an all-defensive team. Sweet. But yeah, if you were curious about Christian Wood's contract, he got the minimum. I love you, 2K. All right, so in round 1 of the play-in tournament, we are taking on the Portland Trailblazers. I'm guessing they probably still have Damian Lillard. Yeah, they got him, Simons, Keldon Johnson, Keegan Murray, Yusuf Nurkic, Devin Vassell. That's a fun team. I wonder if they made a trade with the Spurs because they have both Keldon Johnson and they have also Devin Vassell. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really see any trades being made. So we'll see if we can knock them off. I'll show you guys the player stats. But yeah, Jalen Green, breakout year, 24 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 47, 39, 86 splits. Incredible year, becoming our franchise guy. Scoot Henderson, I think, is going to solidify himself as like, this is the franchise backcourt right here. We got Benedict Mathurin, who was phenomenal efficiency-wise. He's 6'6". Yeah, I think he's fine at the small forward position. Kevin Porter Jr. coming off the bench. Is he, like, happy? No, yeah, he is happy. Wow. He wants to re-sign once his contract is up. Cool. Zaire Williams, better season. He's still only 22 years old. There's Rudy Gobert. Alperen Şengün still put up numbers very similar to what he would have done. But yes, per 36 would have been off the chart. There's Jayden Hardy, whose efficiency went up. Okay. Patrick Baldwin, did his efficiency go up? It did. Let's go. And then lastly, we have Kyle Filipowski, who didn't really do much. All right, so can we knock off the Portland Trailblazers on the road here in the play-in tournament? Yeah, they had the best player in the series in Damian Lillard still, but Jalen Green is not far behind after we have a very good second and third quarter after a terrible first quarter. And can we win this game? Yes, we can. Let's go. And we have solidified ourselves as the 7th seed in the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. So we have Golden State here in round one, a team that won it all just 2 years ago. They got Curry, Poole, Berg, Draymond, Wiseman. Oh, did they trade De'Aaron Fox? Did they do a Klay Thompson for De'Aaron Fox trade? Yeah. All right, so we'll see if we can knock off the Warriors. Game one, we do lose by a lot. Kuminga drops 25 and 11. Henderson at 22. Jalen Green, not his finest outing. Jayden Hardy didn't score at all. We do lose game two. Holy crap. We are getting blown out of the building. The Warriors just own Gobert in the playoffs. We do win game three, though, by 3. Behind Jalen Green's 37-point performance at home. Okay, Hardy, Porter Jr., Şengün, Williams, even Mathurin. Can you guys just, like, not score? Zaire Williams has been unplayable in these playoffs. Şengün as well. Great. Game number 4, we do lose. All right, was it just another bad game? Yeah, Şengün cannot score. Mathurin, he's been horrible in these playoffs. Zaire Williams, oh my God. Okay, completely changing up this rotation for the last possible game. Like, I'm literally going to go 40 minutes to Jalen. We're going straight Tibbs right now. 40 to these two. We're going to go 31 there. Mathurin is not starting. I don't even know. Do I start Hardy? No, he sucks. I guess we start Patrick Baldwin. Has Filipowski been all right? Been better than some of these other guys. KBJ's been good, but Zaire Williams has sucked. Şengün has sucked. Mathurin has sucked. I don't even know what to do here. So we're going to go, I guess, just 25 to Baldwin, and we'll see if that actually worked out at all. Game 5 on the road at the Chase Center. Not off to a great start, down by 7, and we're down by a lot. Just don't lose by like 40, please. We end up losing by double digits by 13, but it could have been a lot worse. You know what? At least we made the playoffs this year. Step in the right direction. And the Detroit Pistons win the 2024 championship. Cade Cunningham's your finals MVP. There goes LeBron. Now, I don't know if AD's a free agent, but we could have been in the car, or that could have been in the cards if I just waited a year, but I got impatient, and I want to go Bears. So I don't even know what we can get out of this. It goes Pelicans, Rockets at the top 4 in the projected. So we'll see if we can get lucky at all. All right, so we just ended up with the 6th pick from the Clippers, and I think that was the Jason Tate trade. Let's go. So I think we still have a chance from the Wizards pick from the Russell Westbrook trade to end up in the top 3. Oh my God, yeah, Pelicans get 5 and 4. I don't know if that means this pick's in the top 3. It is projected to land here, and it is not. Oh my goodness. All right, so we might have the number 1 overall pick here in 2024. We will see. Is this going to be us? It is. Okay, so we end up with number 2. The Jazz get number 1. All right, so they move Gobert, and then they get the number 1 pick in the draft. That is kind of huge for them. So we do have 2. We have 6. Do we have anything else in this draft? Yeah, we have 26 and 27. Those 2 picks could potentially be tradable. I don't really know what to do if we're going to make the selection. I feel like we should and just bolster this young core even more. The mock drafts have us going Mackenzie McBacco out of Duke. Could be behind that because I don't think I'm really going to touch Dillingham or Wagner because we do have Scooter Henderson. So we could look at one of these wings. All right, so we're going to be moving our late 2 first-round picks, and I have to put in the second one as well for the Kings 2026 top 3 protected. It's just we can't add 3 more roster spots like financially, or just I'm not going to play these guys, so it's not worth it. So I'm going to trade them for a future pick down the line that we could use in a trade, or just, you know, free up that roster spot. So let's see who goes number 1. It is Dillingham, so I'm perfectly fine with a point guard going number 1. I'm going to take Mackenzie. Oh, do I take Mookie Cook as well? Where is he out of? ASU. And then McBacco is out of Duke. We'll take Mackenzie McBacco here at 2. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. We also have pick 6 as well. It went Omaha, Mikey Williams, DJ Wagner. So I'm going to end up with Mookie Cook as well. Let's get it. So I don't even know. Like, this team has so much young talent. Like, this might move Hardy or Baldwin out of the rotation now. I think we do need to pay... No, not even Jalen Green yet. Oh my goodness. Wait, who am I paying a lot of money to outside of Gobert? I guess really not anybody. Yeah, it's just like a lot of $6 million contracts, and then I'm obviously paying Gobert $43 million. So I'm hoping he doesn't go below like an 86. But I think with like the emergence of Green, like Henderson, I think is going to shoot up to like an 83, 84. Mathurin might come off the bench, and we might start Mbako. But I'm very excited about this team next year, and I think this young core could even let us go all the way. And oh yeah, we have 3 first-round picks in next draft. We have 3 the draft after. Like we are just loaded on draft capital going forward. Yeah, that also would have been the time to maybe wait, not traded for Gobert, and I could have just signed Cat or signed AD. It is what it is, though. So Jalen Green's up to a 91. Gobert progressed. He didn't regress. That's pretty good. Mathurin's up to an 85, showing maybe he still deserves to be in that starting rotation. Let's freaking go. I think we can win the championship next year. I guess it is also funny to see. I also wanted to just move Mathurin to a small forward. See if he goes up. He does. Okay, sweet. But I do think it's funny that, like, the Rockets and Jazz, I feel like, always played each other in the playoffs. And, like, the Rockets usually got the upper hand, or always did. But then we acquired Rudy Gobert. So, yeah, this is going to be the 1, 2, and 3. I guess, like, me adding a power forward was a big move that I should have maybe made in the offseason. I think, like, Kyle Filipowski will start there, but we'll only get, like, 22 minutes a night. Gobert getting 30. Mathurin getting 31. We'll go 34 to Green, 33 to Henderson. And then I think Porter Jr. can get, like, 24. I don't think I'm going to play Hardy that much. Şengün will get, like, 19. Zaire Williams kind of regressed. That's a little bit unfortunate. I gotta play Mbako, and I gotta play also Mookie Cook as well. So honestly, Baldwin and Zaire might be out of the rotation. I might go Hardy over Zaire. Wow. And we do lack a little bit of height as well, which is kind of unfortunate. So I think, can I go like 16 to all 3 of these guys? I can't. I guess I can like that. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like for the regular season. How tall is Cook or Mbako? Mbako is 6'9". Cook is also 6'9". Filipowski is 6'11". Like, could I start one of them at the 4? You know what? I think I will. I'm going to take a chance on that. So we took Mbako a little bit higher. So I think Filipowski is going to end up getting like 16 minutes a night. Let's do that. And we'll give Mbako 22. All right. So system proficiency is 3-star balance. Really not getting a lot of love there. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, but I think we could do very well this season. And yeah, we were the 1 seed this year. I mean, this team was too stacked. Wait, what? Shea's backing up? I mean, they didn't go after... Who was the guard? Wasn't it Scooter Henderson? I guess Josh Giddey's starting at the 1. You know, you could move him to the 2 unless they have... Oh, they have Anthony Edwards now. Okay. Todd wins most improved on the Spurs. We get coach of the year at 66 and 16. Does Jalen Green take home an all-NBA team by any chance? Really? Not first or second team. Does he get third? Really? No Rockets. That's a shame. But we are the 1 seed taking on the Clippers in round 1. We now have a 3.5 stars to some proficiency. We've come a long way. Here are the stats. Jalen Green led us in scoring, followed by Scooter Henderson. Would like for him to average a couple more assists, you know. Benedict Mathurin has been a stud for us. He's up to an 87 overall. KPJ's been a trooper man as our 6th man. Şengün, pretty good as a backup center. There's Gobert, averaging 2 blocks a night. There's Hardy, Cook, Mbako, and Filipowski. Not great at the bottom end of that, like former lottery picks. All right, so I might edit. I don't really know who to start at the 4. I guess we'll start with honestly, I'm going to start Şengün. Yeah, we're going to do that. I think that might be, the move for the playoffs. So I think Filipowski is going to get the boot. Yeah, we're going to play Cook and Hardy 18. Mbako can get 20. Let's go 26 to KPJ. Let's go about 26 to Şengün. 36, 35. Let's run with that. System proficiency is 3.5 stars. Şengün, he's actually an all right fit there. So the Clippers, a team that we've made trades with before, they still got Kawhi and Georgia, got Saban, Wade, Pascal. They got Miles Turner now. It's not a bad team. They still got Kawhi and PG, so they could definitely beat us. But we blow them out in game 1. Holy crap, let's go. Jalen Green's a stud. Mathurin is a stud as well. We're up to, we beat him by 4. Green, 36 piece. This is where he's going to be officially a superstar. We do lose game 3, though, by a lot of points. Game 4, we do win. Let's go. Let's see if we can win game 5. And we don't. Just win in 6. Okay, we actually have to go to 7 games in round 1. Don't tell me I'm losing. Oh, my God, I'm losing by double digits. I'm losing by double digits. Thank God we came back. Come on. Come on. We're down by 16. I'm going to lose to a guy. Them 8 seed. How? Why make me win 66 games if I'm going to blow a 3-1 lead? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know if I was up 3-1. It could have... I don't even care. What the... and the Thunder win it all. Josh Giddey's your finals MVP. All right. I'm pissed at 2K. I might not take the easy way out here. I might make it just a dumb trade for a power forward and just make a God squad starting 5. Damn it. I think that Chicago pick is top 10 protected, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. Yeah, so we right now don't have any lottery picks. We actually just have that Brooklyn pick at 27, and we do have that Spurs pick at 25. I'm not going to fire Mike Brown. I kind of want to after that playoff debacle. All right, so I don't know. Like, if I move 2 first-round picks and Mackenzie Mgbako, could I get a power forward? Probably, honestly. I'm getting 22 offers here. I'm getting offered Anthony Edwards. Doesn't really fit our team. As much as I would love Anthony Edwards, I need a power forward or just a small forward/center. AD, 32 years old. I think I do that. I think I bring AD I can get the #1 overall pick. But yeah, I'm going to bring AD. The Lakers probably need to, build up the young core. They got Cat. Why would you do, okay, you got Marcus Smart. But I think they need to, go in the different direction. We're going to do this. Mgbako with 2 firsts for Anthony Davis. He's going to be our power forward. We have AD and Gobert. Like I said, I'm giving no Fs. This is going to be the final year. I don't know how I just thought maybe if we went into the conference finals, would have brought the same team back. But no, I'm not playing around. Gobert opts in. Beautiful. I'm going to pay Jalen Green a lot of money. And we're going to get things going next year. I don't really need to pay Zaire Williams. I don't. So Green gets a deal from the Kings. We are matching that. I'm going to bring back Şengün as well. And you know what? I'm going to renounce the rights on Zaire Williams. Who did I trade? Zaire Williams? Was it Christian Wood? It was Christian Wood, and I got multiple first-round picks. It is what it is. I thought Zaire Williams maybe had potential after that first year with us, but then we just drafted other guys, and he didn't improve enough where he could really outperform the guys that I was keep bringing in, like Mgbako and Cook and Hardy and Baldwin and all those guys, So Gobert regresses. I don't care. This is a championship team 100%. Yeah, this team is really freaking good. All right, so I don't think Filipowski is going to be playing. I think it's going to be Hardy, Şengün, Cook. Yeah, we're going to go 9-man rotation. Baldwin's not going to be in the rotation as well. This team is unreal. So Jalen Green, 34, 32 to Henderson, 31 to Mathurin. Let's go 31 to the front court. Let's go 24 to Porter Jr., 20 to Hardy. Can we get 20 to these guys? We could do something like that. I'm cool with that. All right, we're going to run with this rotation. It's 100% a championship team right here. We are 4-star balanced. I'm going to change Anthony Davis from a center to a power forward. Championship or bust this year, pretty much. You guys know the deal. If I lose in round 1, I'm throwing my controller straight through the wall. Holy crap, Ty Washington won MVP. We've seen that before. Marjan Beauchamp gets 6th man of the year. Giannis on the Raptors. Depoy. All right, we get coach of the year again. We go 69-13 with this team, but I am not getting my hopes up because I don't really know what to expect this year. I don't. AD gets all defensive second team. This team is actually absurd. I don't know how we didn't win 75 plus. But we built a 6 team. This backcourt is good. 24 and 21 years old. Mathurin 23. Now the front court is older, 33, and how old is Gobert? 33 as well. But I'm very excited, about this team, this playoff run. I'm not going to change anything to the rotation. I'm not going to. Okay, we get revenge on the Clippers. Who hated Scotty Barnes? How do they have the money for that? What? He only got paid $28 million a year? Okay, that's so crazy. Please don't beat me. Please don't beat me. Okay, we win in 5. Thank you. All right. You had Scotty Barnes. We had Anthony Davis. I do want to just kind of quickly see the playoff stats right there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, round 2 against the Golden State Warriors. Zaire Williams, old friend right there. They have a really good team, really good bench as well, and we are going to win in 5. All right, we're on that winning in 5 streak. Can we beat the Pelicans, though? Wagner, Suggs, Matthew Mayer, Zion. Oh my God. Zion and Wembanyama. That is unbeatable. I'm glad I have a sick team because, if I didn't go after Anthony Davis, I don't even know how I would compete against that team right there. Scooter Henderson had a really good quarterfinals, 22.5 points. Jalen Green was a stud. 80. Just play good defense for me. I don't really care about your scoring. Let's see what happens here. Game 1, we do win by 20. That's a good thing. Game 2, we do win. Game 3, we win. And Game 4, let's go. We win in 5. Now we're taking on the Boston Celtics here. I kryptonite as always. But the last time I used the Celtics, we didn't complete the Bill Russell challenge. So maybe I kind of reversed that voodoo. Maybe I reversed that, and I'm going to be able to own them every time now because we win in 5. We go 16-3 in the playoffs, and Jalen Green is your finals MVP. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm happy we were able to go out with a bang. That was our 5th season, correct? I think so. Yeah, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. I always just win on the 5th year. I think I did that in the Jazz one. Or no, I didn't win in the Jazz one. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Drop a like if you did. Make sure you check out my tournament challenge in the description below. It's absolutely free to enter. You can have up to 10 entries. So you can do all upset bracket, just throw in all favorite bracket. And the top 3 teams will go, or excuse me, entries will get paid. But just make sure you follow me on Twitter because I'm going to need you to let me know, show me your account as proof on Twitter so I can pay you, Yeah, I can't message you through ESPN's website. So make sure you're doing that. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.